Hello, everyone. You're in the office with Joseph Skoda. G.I. Joe Skoda, Dr. Skoda, all those fun things. I'm with the Social Media Shows Network and josephskoda.com and all over the place. Why does it matter? Well, maybe it doesn't to you, but a few years ago, I did not have the confidence to do videos. I don't have the confidence to start a business. I have the confidence to make a network work for myself. I ran this company from Wealth Masters International many years ago, Gut Wealth. And these are some of the shirts that they were selling or maybe giving away at their conventions. And it was great, Gut Wealth. I think a lot of us understand gut milk. That was the real famous term. And we know if we have milk or not, gut milk. And commercials, you would see the mustache with the milk. That was a good commercial. I rarely drink milk these days. I'm not really sure if it's healthy or not. I'm not really sure what is healthy and what's not. But I really drink milk, but I'll never forget the commercial. Got milk. And now there's a company out there, Got Junk, and they go to your house and you can load up these big dumpsters with everything you don't want anymore. They tow it away either that day or maybe weeks later whenever you fill it up. So that's a good term also, gut junk or gut milk. But what about gut wealth? Now we know what milk is, and we know what junk is. It's our own perspective, but we understand what junk is. God, well, do we understand what wealth is? And does it matter? And who makes that decision? Well, I think you know where I'm going with this. You and I make the decision what gut wealth is. For me, not having to hold a full time job anymore and stay home and have flexibility in my schedule when and where I want to go to is gut wealth. I'm not a millionaire yet, but I'm doing what I'm supposed to do to get there eventually. But I haven't had a job in 16, 17 years. Now, let's be realistic. As many of you know, I'm retired Air Force. But when you retire from the military at 20 years, you only get half of your basic pay. And those now, some of them even get less than that. But half of my basic pay, and they take out your clothing allowance, your housing allowance, they take out your food allowance. So I think I was making $6,000 a month when I was active duty last. I retired just over $2,000 a month. Hey, it's income for the rest of my life, and I retired at the age of 39. But understand, I thought I was going to jump in because I was doing little side jobs and businesses, trying to earn some extra money. Quite frankly, I was even an Amway distributor once upon a time. And I still think they have some of the best products on the planet. I'm not really sure where they're going right now. But anyways, the whole idea of gut wealth to me was just not having to work for someone. Get wealth for me is still making a housing payment and a car payment and not worrying so much about where the money was coming because it was always coming. And quite frankly, wealth, whatever you define wealth is to you, is dependent upon multiple streams of income. Well, like I told you, I got this shirt from Wealth Masters International many, many years ago. And it's a company, frankly, I think I paid $20,000 to get involved. 20,000, not in the beginning, 500, 1,000, 10,000, whatever it was. But that's the first company I ever received a $10,000 commission from. 10 grand. I live in California, and I believe my commission came from someone in New York. And the gentleman, I don't remember the name, but he was a fireman. The fireman, and this is, well, it was after 9/11. So, anyways, the thing is, I got a $10,000 commission. Have you ever had a $10,000 commission? When you have multiple streams of income, you get a $500 commission or $200 or $50 nonstop coming to you on a regular basis, and that's fine. You don't have to have a $10,000 commission. You make a $2,000 retirement, and you're still getting 1,000 here, 500 there, 2,000 here, $20 somewhere else, and all equals to four or five or $6,000 a month, like you used to have, like I did, and still make ends meet, and not have to work for someone else. Kind of a big deal. Too many of us want to get rich quick. get rich quick. And what did we end up doing? Oh, I don't have right on me. We ended up chasing the shiny nickel. You remember the shiny nickel? Like I said, it was an Amway. And some people go to Avon or Tupperware or World Ventures or Herbalife or, list goes on and on. And it's not necessarily the company you're involved in, it's you. It's how do you brand yourself? What are you doing to market your product, your service, and you? Now, you see, I made $10,000 commission here. I went to several conventions. It costs money to go to these conventions. It sure does. Don't tell me it doesn't. It's fun. You meet some of the leaders, you meet some other people trying to learn the ropes like you are. And it's so important to feed your mind on a regular basis. But I met a couple guys there who were killing it. I don't know, they're killing it. They weren't millionaires back then, but I think they were making six figures in this company. And they were talking about marketing. I don't remember if they were on stage then or not, but they were talking about, well, I don't know, they were being recognized. I think it had to do something to do with their marketing and how they were constantly putting new members into the organization. And that caught my attention because I had no one in my organization except for the one that gave me the commission check. And maybe someone else. Two or three people. You're not going to make a fortune or even a living off of two or three people, usually. But they were talking about a company they put together called My Lead System Pro, MLSP, My Lead System Pro. And I started listening, and they started talking about it doesn't matter if you're Wealth Masters. It doesn't matter if you're Herbalife. It doesn't matter if you're an Avon. It doesn't matter if you're still an Amway. It doesn't matter. The product and service doesn't really matter because, quite frankly, if I'm selling Avon here at my house and my neighbor across the street is selling Avon at her house, who's the customer going to go to? Are they going to go to me or her? Now, how do we know that? Well, we know who's going to come to us. Whoever I have a relationship with is going to come to me. And whoever she has a relationship is going to go to her. She may have 10 friends. I may have 10 friends. Hopefully our 10 friends have 10 friends that constantly want to buy our product or sign up under us in a business. But what happens when you run out of that warm market? Are you going on the phone and calling other neighbors down the street? Hey, Sally, I know you don't know me, but I'm the one that got the Avon products in the yard every week, and just want to know if you need some lipstick or something, whatever it is. And that works. Actually, there's someone not too far away from me who does that. On the weekend, she has her tables and signs up, come and get your Avon from me. I think she does fairly well. It's not a common or popular way to do things. It's almost like a yard sale, but it works for her. But is it duplicatable? Duplicatable is something like if you're signing up a new member to get in business with you, under you, so you get a commission check, can they do what you're doing? Are they comfortable at making those cold calls? Are they comfortable at putting tables in front of their yard every week with a big sign, buy from me? Most of us aren't. I get some people good fast talkers. You get some people who will, I don't know, wear sandwich boards all day and go up and down, or others who are good at paid ads and newspapers or online. But the majority of us aren't. And those paid advertisements and that billboard and setting up every weekend usually takes a little bit of time and a lot of money. Because if you're selling out of your yard every week, you have a lot of product. There's a company, the Mellinger Company, I think it was, out of Woodland Hills, and they started drop shipping. At least that's what I recall, because I think after Amway, I got into that company. I had a partner called Chris Jenkins. We're both Air Force members back then, stationed in Bangor, Maine. Anyways, we started this drop ship company, and basically, they send you a catalog, you put your own prices in, you give your catalogs to your friend and family, and they write you a check, and then you take your commission out of it and send the rest of the money to the company, and that company will mail or deliver that particular package or that particular item, whatever it is. Kind of cool. I never really made a big deal, and he didn't really make a big either. So we kind of dissolved that partnership. But we believed in network marketing. We believed in having a business sense. We believed in having some kind of education because we knew the military was not going to be there forever. Anyways, we did that. It was a good business. Didn't quite work out. Wasn't quite clicking. I did things. I ran a swap meet for a while or a thrift shop, and I actually like that kind of work. But that takes a lot of time, sometimes money if you're bringing in inventory. I was doing some new items. I learned some tricks. One guy, I had all these new items. I was selling new sunglasses, socks, gloves. We're in Maine, and he had used things. A beat up dresser, desk that was falling apart, and mostly used to have shoes. And I'm like, no one's going to buy that stuff. He looked right up in the eye. He says, yeah, I'll bet I'll sell that dresser right there to you. Like, you don't sell that ugly looking beat up dresser to me. It's falling apart. You ain't going to buy it to me. He's like, I bet you're going to buy it from me by the end of the day. Now, that's confidence. Maybe that's cockiness or assertiveness. And definitely he was going to get to me one way. And I just kept questioning, so how much you want for that thing? Anyways. And I forgot what he says. Well, it would normally be 25 bucks. Oh, 25 bucks. That thing ain't worth anything near that. No one's going to buy it for 25 bucks. He's like, yeah, but I'm asking 25 bucks and you are going to buy it by the end of the day. It got in my mind. I understand that it's part of networking. It's getting someone interested in what you have to sell. It's getting someone interested in what you have to say, whether you want it or not. Anyways, by the end of the day, this was in a swap meet. I was selling new items. I don't know, I probably only made $20, $30 that day. And he's making 40, 50, 60, $100 on junk. I'm making 30 on new stuff, maybe 40, I don't know, whatever it was never enough. At the end of the day, I looked at him and said, you didn't ever get rid of that dresser, did you? Nope, I did. But for $7.50, you can have it. $7.50, I can have a dresser I did not even really need. I bought that dresser. I probably kept it for at least a couple years and might have resold it. I bought a dress for $7.50, something I didn't need, but he put the ball out there or raised the carrot and just had me. I kept asking questions. I took a bite, he pulled away. Took a nibble, and he pulled over here. And it wasn't the best looking dresser by any means. And seriously, I don't think the drawer fit in. There was a little cockeyed, and the back was falling apart. But the price was right, and he kept my interest going. And here I am buying something I don't need, and he already made 3, 4 times more money than I did that day. And I'm buying something with my profits, which wasn't much. Well, getting back to My Lead System Pro, MLSP, the Finelli brothers. I love those guys. We got Brian and Jim, and they're twins. And they were talking about a system. We have a system put into place that we help you brand yourself, that we help you sell your product and your service. But guess what? If the person you talk to is not interested in your product or your service, you can still make money. What? How can I make money if I can't sell you my product or service or have you sign up as a rep? And it was really simple to say, we don't sell a particular product, but we help you promote yours. Really? You're going to help me promote gut wealth or something else? He said, we're going to help you promote yourself. And it starts a little bit with blogging, being comfortable in front of the camera, writing articles, getting your name out there on a regular basis, getting to an autoresponder where if someone clicks, like, I'm interested in what you have to say, and they're on your mailing list, and you just keep enticing them because MLSP does webinars every Wednesday for the last 10 years. I think they missed one on New Year's or something like that. I literally, they said, I think we missed like, I don't know, three or four in the last 10 years. Wow. And I don't have to have someone when I market, I don't have to say, get involved in this company I'm involved with. Dream Trips is one of them, or get involved, with the healthy oils that I'm involved with. There's so many other things. I just have to tell you if you're interested, looking for more customers in your dream trip, looking to get more customers in your Herbalife, you're going to look for more customers in your Amway, Avon, whatever it is, come check us out. Come out this training because the training do each and every week teach you how to do Facebook, how to interact with people, how to work on an autoresponder, how to be comfortable in front of a camera, how to talk to someone. What happens if someone says yes? Say, yes, I want to get in your company, MLSP. Tell me more. And then they have a way to do that for you. They show you how to do it step by step. Now, if you're stubborn like me, you're going to try to find a better way, a faster way, a different way to get bigger and better results. Yeah, that really works. I'm living proof. I'm not a millionaire yet. I've been with the company 10 years, but I do pretty well. I just send people in a webinar every week and let them do the selling. And then they're on my list. And somewhere after, I don't know, a dozen emails they get from me automatically, they have a link to my primary company. They have a link, a recommendation to my secondary, my tertiary, my other network marketing companies. So as they're signing up for MLSP, and sometimes I might get a $10 commission, sometimes I might get a $500 commission from everyone. Just depends on what product and service they get. And they're on the email list, and they're inviting people. They've learned how to brand and market themselves, and they get on that list, and they get introduced to some of the other things I'm doing outside of MLSP, outside of the military, outside of all the different organizations I'm involved with. It's kind of cool. It's really kind of cool. And that brings in multiple streams of income because you might pay for this Facebook training. You might want to learn about Twitter or Snapchat or how to do Craigslist ads or online marketing. And every one of those has a different component that can bring in a affiliate extra commission to you. You get multiple streams of income, even from one company. And there's so many other things all of us can do. And we need to do the best that we can do. So, anyways, I'm just going to. This is my buddy, Vietnam veteran, and we have a big event going on tomorrow. And I'll call him back in a little bit. The point is, if you're still struggling with gut wealth, maybe you're doing it wrong. Maybe you have all the degrees, and I have 5 college degrees myself. Maybe you're 20 or 30 years experience in something, or maybe, I don't know, you're general in the military, you're admiral, and congratulations for that. That's a whole different level. But I work, I train, I'm in the same networks of those generals and admirals and colonels and CEOs of other organizations. And I come from a humble background, and I'm working with school teachers, with military, with retirees. I'm working with people who are just trying to figure out what to do with their life and find a purpose. And if you're a veteran and you left the military, and you're like, what was me? What do I do now? I might be the guy to help you. Anyways, I have a habit of blah, 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 blah. So please click on a link in this video and find out about the next webinar and find out how we can help you reach your next level and your own purpose and your own definition of wealth. Wealth. G.I. Joe Skoda. Anyways, that's all I have for you today. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel or Social Media Shows Network channel, josephskoda.com, and so forth and so on. And give me feedback. Give us feedback on what else you want to hear and listen to. Now, regardless if it's the first day of the year or the last day of the year, we can always prepare so the next day's better, the next month's better, the next year's even greater than it is today. Don't wait. Don't wait another moment to change your mindset and get involved and charge forward and make things happen. Life's too short, way too short. And make sure if you have a family, if you have children, a significant other, to always be there for them and help them enjoy the journey with you. Well, that's all I have for you today. And so all I can say is Joseph Skoda, over and out. Have a great day, everyone. Bye. If you liked our show, please subscribe to our YouTube channel or find us on any social media platform, Instagram, of course, Facebook. Like, subscribe, share. We appreciate it. Let us know your thoughts and join our team. Anyways, we appreciate you staying tuned week after week, day after day, because we continuously build up our network to bring to you what you're asking for. Have a great day. Hello, everyone. This is Joseph Skoda with Social Media Shows. Well, I thank all of you for your support through these last several years, and it's been a lot of fun. We've given people a voice they never had before. Now, Social Media Shows is always collaborating with our veterans to help them do things and help out the veterans who are struggling today. And we teamed up with GI Connections, connecting veterans with resources. So please consider helping and donating to this great cause because we're always doing things for veterans. So GI Connections, Social Media Shows, and you is what makes the world a better place. Once again, Joseph Skoda, proud United States Air Force veteran.
Welcome to Social Media Shows. Have you been watching social media shows recently? Of course you have. We have been live streaming for 4 years across social media platforms. We produce over 70 shows with over 1,000 episodes. In the process, we've helped over 100 creators realize their dreams and start their own show. We give platforms to promote your business. If you are an artist, if you have an event, if you are entrepreneurs, or if you have a story. If you haven't done it yet, go ahead and subscribe and follow us on major social media platforms. And if you have a great idea of a show, join us. Social media shows can help you produce and live stream your own show. Let us help you make your dream become a reality.